Hi, my name is Dan Matthew with EverybodyHealth.com. In this video I wanted to talk to you about fat loss. So there's a lot of kind of myths about fat loss and how you should do it, and it really comes down to two things, and that's just diet and exercise. And there's kind of a different way that I like to think about it, which has really helped me in the past, and it's kind of a different mindset that you might be able to use. Instead of thinking of it as diet and exercise, think about it as eating and training. And this is kind of a different way of thinking about it, because when you diet and exercise, you're really trying to cut down on your calories a lot, and it's just a very unsatisfying thing to do. Now, eating is something that will kind of help you maybe make it easier on yourself. And the things that you want to eat are basically clean foods. I know you may have heard that before. Clean eating is basically a really important thing that you can do, and it is. When you eat clean, basically the easiest way to do this is to make your food at home. Don't go out and eat nearly as much as you may have before, because that's really where you get really high fat foods, high carb foods, things like that. So when you eat at home, basically your first building blocks are going to be your protein. Then you basically put carbs around it, and a little bit of fat. The second part of this is obviously exercise. And the thing that you want to do is really do total body exercises. So leg exercises, big lifting exercises are going to be the most beneficial to you. A lot of people think that you can basically target fat loss by doing a bunch of crunches, or doing a bunch of curls or something to lose your arm fat, but you can't do that. You basically need to lose fat all the way around. And to do that, you really want to basically stay consistent about your exercise and your dieting. Dieting is the thing that you need to stay most consistent about. So pretty much trying to get like 4 meals a day. Keep those meals all clean, lean meats, good vegetable carbs, maybe a little bit of bread carbs, and some fats in there too. Things like milk, peanut butter. Those will be able to get you through the day. Feeling satisfied, and it's still going to be good for you. Another thing that a lot of people think you should be doing to lose fat is basically do a bunch of cardio. And this really is not going to be the way to do it. Just hopping on, an elliptical for 45 minutes or something, it's going to burn some calories, but you're really not activating your muscles as much as you should be in order to burn fat. So my recommendation is to start on cardio for some kind of a warm-up. Maybe go 5, 10, 15 minutes, then get off that and start with your total body exercises. Now if you go to EverybodyHealth.com, there's a list of total body exercises. You can see how to do those, read the descriptions, watch the videos. And then after that, you really want to start to do maybe some legs, chest, back, things like that, and like abs towards the end, and arms. See, this is kind of the reverse of what people would normally do, where they just do abs and arms and try and lose body fat that way. But those are smaller muscle groups, and they're not going to burn nearly as much calories. Once you pick out some exercises to do, what you want to do is really try and push yourself while maintaining a good form. The harder you push yourself, really the more results you're going to see. You're not going to get the results you want by just going to the gym and basically, not trying as hard as you should. The harder you work, the more fat you're going to lose. You want to get to the point where you're basically doing at least 3 to 4 sets of an exercise. Now, you may not be able to do this right in the beginning because you're going to get sore. You're adapting to your new exercise program. So don't feel discouraged if you start off with a little bit of cardio, a couple sets, of a few exercises and then calling it a day. But you can't really make that your routine for too long. You really do need to up the intensity, up the sets, increase the reps a little bit, increase the weight. Now, it is very important to feel comfortable with what you're doing. You don't want to overexert yourself and basically injure or hurt yourself. So there's going to be a learning curve to it if you're new to this. Now, if you're a little bit more experienced, then my advice to you is to really start pushing yourself more, and you probably need to correct your diet a little bit. Now, a lot of people will basically start exercising and justify the really massive increase in calories that you start to take in. Like, you'll go to the gym, you'll get back from the gym, and take in just a huge meal, and then eat like that the rest of the day, and think that you're fine. Nope, that is not true. Abs are made in the kitchen. They're not made in the gym. You gotta eat right to get there. So like I said, protein's really your base. That's your base. Carbs are your second part, and fats are the last. Your 3 macronutrients, and of course water. Getting vitamins can be helpful. So really be consistent about that. After a few weeks of staying consistent, eating just meat and vegetables. The easiest way to get your vegetables is probably just go to the frozen fruit section and just buy bags of vegetables. You can microwave those up, throw them on a stove. It's pretty easy. And after doing that for a few weeks, you will lose weight if you stay consistent about that and your exercise. So really, it's about that consistency. It's about exercising with some passion, some heart, really putting some more effort into it, and a really good eating regimen. And just, keep going all the time. Don't stop. And it's important to know that this is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take you a year to get close to where you want to be. I know that may be discouraging, but it's the truth. And it's basically, it's the long road, and this is a lifestyle to basically become more fit, lose weight. So if you're not fully into it, it's just going to stall out. And what you put in is what you're going to get out. Basically, you can't go at this with half effort. You just can't. So really try your hardest. Go to everybodyhealth.com to see exercises, see those total body exercises, those big lifts that you can do, see videos of how to do those in descriptions, and see more blog posts and videos. Thank you. Take care.